Listening Library presents Ophie Out of Oz by Kathleen Odell. Read for you by Anne-Marie Lee. Chapter 1. Where, oh where, wondered Ophie Peeler, looking around her big, almost empty bedroom, did Mom pack my ruby slippers? She opened a cardboard box and pulled out a cross-eyed elephant by his trunk. "Well, Toto," she said, "welcome to Oregon." She had won Toto at some county fair at least 3 cities ago. Ophie placed the elephant in the middle of the room. He appeared tiny and lonely, surrounded by bare, neon-pink walls. "Maybe we'll get used to it, Toto," Ophie said. "Remember my green room? Yick." She bent over the box and pulled out a red armadillo. "And hello to you too, little Toto-rooney," she said. Ophie once had a small stuffed Scotty dog named Toto that she loved very much. But he got lost in a move between Tucson and Modesto. Now, all her animals were named Toto, so that no matter who got lost, there would always be another Toto to take his place. "Come out, Shoes," Ophie called. She kept digging, tossing out an old Barbie, a cracked flutophone, a scraggly feather boa, until the box was empty. "They have to be here somewhere," she said. Ophie opened another box. Folded on top was a handmade banner. Ophie smiled and smoothed it open on the carpet. "The Learning Castle's 4th grade Bungalow H says goodbye to Ophie Peeler. Farewell to our most enthusiastic performer, Mrs. Delicato. Goodbye, Peeler. Knowing you has been like watching some weird TV show. Eric G. Ophie, I hope you grow up to be a writer, because then you can write yourself all the parts and star in all the plays. Ava H. You talk a lot more than any other girl I know, so I hope people in Oregon like talking. James Pete. You sure didn't stay very long. Olivia Enfield. I will miss you more than words can say. Who will make up songs for me on my birthday? Who will act out all the movies on the playground? Who will be the best friend I ever had? I think I want to cry. I will cry. Lizzy Fannin. P.S. You are the best Dorothy of Oz. Ophie's eyes started to sting. She could still see Lizzy in the back seat of her funky old station wagon, her hand pressed against the glass. In all her moves, no one had ever been so sad to see Ophie go. Not fair, she thought, to never again smell the clove and orangey scent of Lizzy's tiny apartment, or spend any more hot afternoons singing on the stoop. And it didn't matter that Lizzy didn't have a TV or a computer or anything like that. You could still do the funnest stuff at Lizzy's place, like decorate her walls with magic marker, or bake a cake for the pigeons out of all the odds and ends in the refrigerator. Even Lizzy's mom, who looked like Lizzy's grown-up twin, was fun. She seemed to love Ophie, too, and would often walk with her arms draped around the girls' shoulders. "I've never seen 2 more sympathetic personalities," she used to say, giving them both a squeeze. Ophie picked up a pen and wrote on the poster, "I miss you too, Lizzy Fannin." She underlined the word miss 3 times. During the plane trip up here, Ophie saw the palm trees turn into evergreens and the sky get duller and rainier. And all the way, her new baby sister Callie croaked and cried while her mother sat looking crabby and exhausted. Ophie didn't feel at all excited as they approached the new house. Usually, she was bursting to see her new bedroom and somersault through the bare rooms. Not this time. This time, something was definitely different. No best ever friend. No Lizzy. "Sweetie," Ophie's mother broke into her rememberings. "You better get walking. It's 7:45. "Yeah, okay." "School's only 5 blocks away," her mother said. "That's the nice thing about living here. We won't have to drive so much." "I wonder if I'll like this one," said Ophie, half to herself. Mrs. Peeler ran her hand through Ophie's hair. "Oh, I think you'll like it fine. You always do." "I do always do, don't I?" said Ophie, squaring her shoulders. "Yep," said Mrs. Peeler. "Just put your head down and charge in. If only we all could be as resilient as you are." Ophie saw her mom stare at the piles of unpacked boxes. It was a tired sort of look she had seen many times. "I'll be down in a minute, okay?" Her mother kissed her forehead. "Yes, dear," she said. Ophie waited until she no longer heard her mother's footsteps. Then she sat on the floor with her fists balled up against her eyes. She made a picture in her head of Margaret Scott Elementary School. This school had gardens with flowers and a sun that almost never stopped shining. Ophie saw herself wearing her ruby red shoes, placing one glittering foot in front of the other, walking slowly at first, then skipping down the yellow brick road. There! She felt it. A magic electric rush. This trick always worked. Ophie opened her eyes and stood up. "Well then," she said, "here I go." She picked up her backpack, turned on her heel, and marched down the stairs. When she reached the front door, she hollered up the stairwell, "I'm off to see the wizard, Mom." "Good luck, sweetie," said Mrs. Peeler, giving Ophie a salute. "Wah! Wah!" The baby began to bleat. Ophie covered her ears and skipped out the front door.